Now we're going to discuss how to tackle the Halloween parties. So throughout the month of October, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of festivities going on, and we want to make sure that you feel comfortable attending those events as well. So it may be worth having a conversation with the host of your party, so that way we know some healthy items are going to be on the menu, whether it's making a skeleton out of veggies or having apple slices cut into fangs or doing oranges decorated as little bats, different things. There's still going to be some nutritious options available. Or you can put a healthy spin on a dessert, which is what we're going to make in a little bit.
So today we're going to be making some no-bake pumpkin Oreo mini cheesecakes. So for today's recipe, we are using the smaller muffin tins instead of doing a whole pie, and that way we're able to control our portions a little bit easier. So for our recipe today, we do need 1 package of Oreos. We need 1 container of light whipped topping, 1 8-ounce package of low-fat cream cheese, 1/3 cup of canned pumpkin puree, 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to work on folding in the whipped topping along with our cream cheese, and while I'm doing that, Mallory is going to layer the bottom of each muffin tin with 1 Oreo each. That way we'll have that for our crust. Today we did use normal Oreos, so there will be a little bit of added sugar along with that. But if you're wanting to make it a little less sugary, you could get the sugar-free cookie sandwiches or get some of the Oreo thins, so you're getting a little bit less for that crust. Now we're just going to mix this together very thoroughly. We did soften the cream cheese. That is really important if you're mixing by hand or if you want to use a blender to help mix that around. It's going to take a minute to get a good soft consistency. With the pumpkin puree we're using today, it is 100% pumpkin, so that is one thing that you do want to look for when you're grocery shopping. We want to avoid the pumpkin pie filling because that is going to have some other ingredients along with it and some added sugar. So now that we have our mixture, we're going to throw in our 1/3 cup of pumpkin, a little bit of the pumpkin pie spice, and a little bit of vanilla extract. That goes a long way, so that I would definitely measure out. So we're just going to mix this together really well. This is going to be our topping for the no-bake cheesecake. We want to fill it about 2/3 of the way through the muffin tin. So I'm just going to get all this blended nice and good. And if you wanted to, you could zhuzh it up, add a little extra cinnamon and different things in there as well. That would be fine because that's not going to add any additional calories. Okay, so now we're going to fill each of our Oreos. And I personally like to use a rubber spatula when I'm doing this. It makes it a little bit easier to get everything all off the edges and to be able to smooth it. Now today when we're making our recipe, we are not putting anything on top. But if you wanted to, we could do a dusting of crushed Oreos, maybe some chopped nuts. You could sprinkle some more of the seasoning on top, or even do a few dark chocolate chips. So it's just whatever your preferences are. And once we get this all set, we are going to put this in the refrigerator. It does take a minute to chill, so at least 4 hours it should be set after that point. Or you can do it for the day before and have it ready overnight, and then they will be ready to go.
All right, we hope you enjoyed our little fun seasonal recipe today. We tried to be pretty conscious about adding too much sugar and trying to be a little bit more conscious about our calories here. So if you enjoyed this recipe, please like and subscribe to our page. We will be adding some more videos coming soon, and we will We'll also have the description. In the description, we'll have the links to some of the products we used today, as well as for the recipe. So hope you enjoyed, and happy Halloween.